Guys, I hope you're all doing well. I quickly want to share a short story with you, and I want you to take a moral out of it and maybe apply that same rule in your life and see if it helps you be a better human being and if you just feel light in your own body and being. A couple of days ago, I think, or maybe more or less, I don't know. We had some issues with one client. Actually, I shouldn't say few clients, and she said a few things, and she was also coming from a group of people she knew, and a lot of things happened. And it's like you are in people's business, so we are into consulting, we talk to people, we see different kinds of people all the time. And you see all sorts of people, right? People are understanding, people are not understanding. Some people really respect you and appreciate you. Some people just put and just that blame game sort of a nature, so they like to put everything on you. So a few things happened, and I received a message, and I was like, okay, I have to do something about it. And I think I was yet to take one more call, so I had a call at around 7:30 in the evening, and post that I could have replied and called it a day. So the minute I read the message that I received, my first emotion was anger. Okay, like, of course, I was not angry in a way that I would kill you, but angry in a way enough to be maybe be rude, or not be very polite, if I may. And I was like, okay, let's just let's just discuss this. Let's just see if we are wrong, or if Ankita Srivastava and my team and my consultation, if someone is wrong, or if that person is right. So it's not like, okay, she said something, so it must be that she is wrong and we are right. It can also be that we are wrong, and it's very important that I figure out, okay, this went wrong, so I have to prevent it further from happening in future. So we looked into a few things, and at the end of the day, after the long discussion that I had with my team, we realized that, okay, there are a few things that we can change, but most of the problems are coming from her end. And the best thing that we can do is, just not consult with her. So that's exactly what we decided to do, and we did not decide to go ahead with that patient. And I had to give a reply back to the girl. So I was like, okay, I asked my WhatsApp assistant team to not get back to it. I was like, once I'm done wrapping the day, I will be able to send a message and hopefully call it a day. So I did. I got on my call, I spoke with a friend, I did a few things, and by the time it was 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night, and I was about to hit the bed, I just had this impulse from inside of me which told me, okay, go and get back to it. And I got back to it, and I got back to it in the kindest way possible. And I did not fake that kindness. I was actually feeling that kindness, which I was not feeling 2 hours ago when I read that message the first time. So it's like, when you are presented with a situation, when you are presented with something that demands you to be angry, or that demands you to yell or be violent or be kind, what do you choose? You are presented with two options most of the times, or I would go to the extent of saying every single time. Every single time you have to make a decision, you are presented with two options, and the emotion that you act upon makes you who you are. So I am no longer that angry person because I did not act upon it. It's not like I don't feel it, it's just that I don't act upon it. So if I feel rude, or if I feel hatred towards someone, or if I want to throw a negative comment online, I refrain myself from doing it because it doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't make the person who is reading the message that I wrote feel good. So why should I do something that hurts me and hurts you? When both of us are hurt, like, no one is happy here. So life is so much about the smallest of these things and the small choices that you make. And it's like, someone tells you something, and your first reaction is like, oh, what did that person say? What are you saying? It's like that, right? But you don't act upon it. You sit with it, you gauge yourself, you see if you are wrong, you see if there is a place, or if there is a space to have a healthy discussion around it, or just let it go. So the more you act upon your anger, the more angry you're going to be. The more you act upon your kindness, the kinder you are going to be. The more you act upon your greed, the greedier you're going to be. And the more you act upon your satiation, and the more you act upon what I really want, and you stick to it, the calmer you will become. So I wouldn't have found myself to be so calm 6 months ago. I would have probably been angry, reacted, and things could have just gone bad, but it didn't. It settled on its own because I took care of my reaction. Now, that person can be angry at me, they can hate me, they can talk things about me, but that's related to them, that's not related to me. It has nothing to do with my world. And if it has nothing to do with my world, why should I be angry? Why should I hate you? Right? So it's just, I just realized it, and I was like, okay, this is something that I can really openly share here, because I know most of you, and we have a very small family here, so I'm very comfortable sharing this with you. And that's just a beautiful realization, that it's not that I'm not angry or I'm a very kind person. It's just that I pick kindness wherever possible. And if someone else does not believes that, oh, okay, she isn't really that way, she's just faking it or whatever, it's not about me, it's about you. Why do I have to fight something? Why do I constantly have to defend myself or justify myself for being the way I am? Okay, as long as I don't hurt you. And hurt is also something that is very subjective. You can be hurt on your own and you can put it on someone else, which would be known as blame. But at the end of the day, nothing can touch you if you don't allow it to. Nothing enters your world if you don't allow it to. No one can get into your mind if you don't allow them to. So if something bothers you about someone, most likely you have to look into yourself. If you sit in a group of people and discuss about what's wrong with her or what's wrong with him or what's wrong with this, most probably those are the things that are wrong in you, and you're trying to just cover it up. And it's completely okay. We are all humans, we tend to have certain emotions, and at the end of the day, no emotion is constant. You are not the wave, you are the ocean. You are the ocean. It comes up, it comes down, it has its ups and downs, but that's not what you become. You don't become the highs, and you definitely don't become the lows. You stay grounded to who you are, which is just being neutral, okay? And the more you act upon your emotions, that is exactly what you're going to become. So, fear or love, anger or kindness, confusion or clarity, poverty or abundance. What do you choose? What do you choose to think about? What do you choose to act upon? Just take examples of doctors. Okay, there are so many people who are against them, there are so many people who are for them. And I personally believe, again, it's a very individual experience that a person goes through. And it's not like doctors are bad, it's not like dietitians are bad, it's not that most people in the world are bad or most celebrities are bad. It's really the balance between the good and bad that we are trying to be after. And in the middle of it, sometimes we get too lost with the labels and how good and how kind and how lovable, and you get very picky about it. You'd start to nitpick on small things, and it just diverts you and it just disconnects you from yourself so much that now all of your life is just about someone that you hate. All your life is about that one person that you do not like. But if you really don't like them, why do you even waste your time talking about that person? Just let it go, focus on yourself, direct that energy towards yourself, act upon yourself, and change your life, rather than sitting and talking about what you hate about someone. So if I see something on IG and I'm like, okay, what are they saying about health, and what did they just say about nutrition and stuff, I'm always like, okay, I would rather post it on my walls something as saying that, okay, I want to talk the positives of it, or I want to tell you that, okay, this is something that is wrong here, and this is something that can be changed to make it a little better in the best of my knowledge. So try to create that love around you, and try to create that love within you. The more you have it inside of yourself, the more you radiate it outside of you. And I guess that's the point of this video. What do you choose to act upon? And what you choose to act upon makes you who you are. So who you are today has a lot to do with the actions you have taken with your emotions. And take a minute to think about it and see how that's serving you. Have a great day. Take care of yourself. Bye.